Nikita Filatov registers 3 points against his former team while Dynamo Moscow take on Spartak. My name is Andrei Sachenko and you're watching the Daily KHL Update. Our first stop is in Tolyatti where Lada take on Red Army. And we get to see a lot of goals in this one. Just over 2 minutes in, Lada get on the board with a power play marker. Yefim Bukin puts the puck on net with his second shot, and Viktor Komarov cashes in on the rebound. But just 19 seconds later, Red Army tie it up. Valery Nichushkin takes a shot on net from the hash marks, and Greg Scott buries the rebound from the slot. That's his 9th of the year, and we're tied at 1. A few minutes later, Lada get back in the lead at the score on a 5-on-3 power play. Nikita Filatov sets up Kristaps Sotniks and he blasts it into the net. Lada 2 for 2 in a power play so far, and it's 2-1 after 20 minutes of play. 8 minutes into the second period, Maxim Manin brings it all back to even again. He beats Edgar Masalskis on a breaker for his 7th of the year, and we're tied at 2s. Moving on to the third period, and Red Army get their first lead of the night. Andrei Kuzmenko puts the puck on net and slides to Alexander Popov, and Popov hits Kirill Petrov for his 14th goal of the year. Red Army take a 3-2 lead. And just 27 seconds later, they improve it to 4-2 as Greg Scott hits Jeff Platt for his first goal in his first game back in the K. This guy is a goal-scoring machine. That's his 132nd career KHL goal, and Red Army lead by 2. 5 minutes later, Lada back with a 2-man advantage, and they converted it again. Nikita Filatov picks up his second assist of the night as he beats Andrei Ivanov in tie for his 5th. It's 4-3 now. And shortly after that, Filatov gets another assist as he beats Kristaps Sotniks for his 2nd power play goal of the night. Sotniks with 2 goals, Filatov and Anton Schoffer with 3 assists, and we're tied at 4s. But it doesn't end well for Lada. Just 4 minutes later, Denis Denisov scored with a point shot, and that proves to be the game winner. Red Army remain undefeated in Tolyatti since early 2009. They take this one 5-4 on the road. Head over to Yaroslavl now where Lokomotiv welcomes Sochi. Both teams are looking to end their 2-game losing streaks. We go to Arena 2000 for the action. Home team gets on the board early on, just 6 minutes into the game. Ansel Galimov steals the puck in the neutral zone, gains the zone on the left wing, nice little toe drag, and it's in the back of the net. Galimov opens up the scoring with his 3rd of the year. 3 minutes later, they double their lead. Denis Masalov tries to pass it to Galimov, that doesn't go through, but his shot does. Masalov nets his 7th to give Loko a 2-0 lead. We skip all the way to the last minute of regulation. Loko still lead 2-0 and Sochi pulled their goal for the extra attacker. It works. Andrew Patterson has his 10th of the season past Alexander Sednitsin. There's still hope for Sochi. But it lasts just 9 seconds. Brandon Kozov puts it to bed with an empty netter. For the 2nd consecutive year, Lokomotiv sweep the season series against Sochi with 2 wins to none. 3-1 Lokomotiv is your final. We're now in Moscow where a great rivalry takes place. Dynamo get to meet their nemesis, Spartak. We go to VTB Ice Palace. Not a whole lot of scoring in this one. The blue and white get on the board past the halfway mark of the 2nd period. Denis Komarov gets on his jets, goes for a simple D, and scores his 3rd of the year. That guy is full of energy and he gives Dynamo a 1-0 lead. Midway through the 3rd period, Dynamo score another one. Ilya Nikulin takes a point shot on a quick offensive rush, and that pulls Marcus Svensson. Ilya Nikulin scores his 4th goal of the year, and Dynamo lead 2-0. 2 minutes later, another defenseman finds the back of the net. Alexei Tsvetkov and Artem Fedorov hit Yuri Vishnevsky for his 1st goal of the year. That's all they're gonna need tonight. Alexander Yeremenko stops 19 shots for his 5th shutout of the year, and Dynamo take a 3-0 on home ice. We're now in Bratislava, Slovakia, where Slovan do battle with Salava Ulaev. None of the games between the two ended in regulation in the seeding KHL history. Let's see if it's gonna change tonight. Home team gets on the board first. 14 minutes into the game, Jeff Tate makes a wonderful backhand pass to Jump and Chicho on open ice, and Chicho sends it home. 1-0 Slovan. Early in the 2nd period, they add another one to their lead. Ivan Chvarno lets a rip from the point, misses the net, but Kyle Chipchura buries the rebound for his 9th of the year. Great pass by Žiga Jeglic down low to keep the play alive there too. Slovan lead 2-0 now. 5 minutes into the third period, they score their third goal of the night, and it's Jonathan Chichu again. He beats Niklas Sturberg for his second of the game and 11th of the year. Jeff Tate picks up another assist on the play, and it's 3-0 Slovan. Slovan get it back exactly 1 minute later. Linus Umer goes for a wraparound, David Brush shuts the door, but Timo Hordikainen squeaks one in anyway. Hordikainen scores his 18th goal of the year, but Slovan is still down by 2. And Igor Musata puts it out of reach for Salavat a few minutes later. He gets the puck on open ice, shoots from mid-range, and he's right on the money with his shot. Igor Musata with the dagger. Slovan beats Salavat for the first time in over 2 years. 4-1 is the final. And just one more score to tell you about. Dmitry Kogorlitsky picked up 2 assists as Severstal beat Vitas 4-2. And that's it for our KHL update. Come back tomorrow though for 7 more games, including Slovan Tractor and Medveshchuk vs Magnitka. My name is Andreas Sachenko. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.